Supreme Leader. Yeah. I definitely won't. I gotta stop that word. Yeah, you shouldn't even say anything, Tony. Don't put that in my head, Tony. Get in my head. All right. So I'm live over there, and over here on TikTok. And then I'll talk about SPY. Important, pretty important. Okay, energy found a bottom, it looks like, at 66. Get into that in a second here. All right, when we're live over there on TikTok, I'm going to start labeling these puppies up. Let me know if there's anything I'm missing, RJ, anybody. But I think, these are the, hot ones. But I could be missing something, Also, I didn't really sift through the big caps yet. So if there's anything up over 7% in big cap land, let me know. But today, the market is quite down. So pulled back again overnight. So the winds will be working against us. The current, not working in our favor. Big difference. Anybody here? Did anybody here study NLP? In here right now. Let me take a look. Oh, it says right there, 68. Okay, that's too few. The whole market is pretty much down, but we hope we get something out of it. Absolutely. And yeah, we don't make generalizations like that. No, we do sometimes. Man, that just reminded me of my ex-wife. Stop generalizing. Here's a general divorce. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Oh, there goes IMGN. So let's see if it can make it over 7.2 demand. Printing 717. 715. I don't know, RJ. Did you build a position up around 7 while I wasn't looking? You could have. I didn't. Okay. But you saw that there, no? There was base right along 7 that was kind of holding. And then there was the pop. That's it. That's all. I think that's all you can get out of it is like 10 cents. I think that's it. I don't know if it's going to follow through because this is it keeps failing breakdown and not really following through. Roblox, I don't know if there's something going on Roblox today. I don't think so. Roblox is sitting pretty. Roblox is holding through all this mess. Kind of a good place to keep your money. Roblox is currently the gold. Your money at the moment. Roblox. Okay, so IMGN is hitting about 718. Okay, we're getting some stacking at 717 there. Nope, they're dropping their bids back down to 714. So IMGN not really holding up. And there's a large wall of offers at 718. Is PPSL a buy? We have PPSI. I think that's what you mean. Is PPSI? PPSI. It might be. It's pulling back, but for a day trade, okay, not necessarily as an investment. For a day trade, a momentum day trade. The thing is flip it. It's off the charts. And that reminds me, Pfizer 2 days ago became unhinged. Unhinged on the chart. It's like it has a massive day, very out of character, off the charts. Big gap, whatnot, or just wacky, wild, too large, out of character. So on that day, by the end of the day, you make sure you close out your position. That's a day trade only type of situation. When stocks do that, you don't want to be in them overnight. That becomes a day trade only situation. And sure enough, the next day, Pfizer then falls from 55 to 52. And so it's just another perfect example of just another rule, another little tip that you have to keep handy. Don't hold overnight stocks that are wild and have gone crazy. And so anyway, PPSI has today, so there's no get in PPSI for any kind of overnight hold. It would be a bad idea. Good morning, all. Good morning, Mark. Hey, everybody on TikTok. Make sure you click like on the stream a bunch of bazillion times. All right. And we'll get this stream going. I think likes is the metric they go on the most. What's the best stock to spend 1,000 at this exact moment? So just FYI, if 1,000 is what you have, you should really just be investing that. Just work. It can take a year or 2 or 3. Just work on building that up to 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. And all that should be invested as well. You need to get to like 100,000 and have CRXT is going crazy, guys. And have extra money. CRXT is going wild. And right. Already pulled back. Big wick. Topping tail at right around the 8 level. Maybe it's a buyout. I don't know what the news is on CRXT. But if it can push up and over 8, I'll grab a little. So far, it's holding under 8. There we go. There's a break on 8. Okay. Now the question is, can it hold? And we'll just work a position here on around 8. For momentum ads or pullback ads. There's some at 8. If 8 doesn't get, okay, 8 was supported, so I'm averaging in a little more. Right. If 8 breaks down, I'm out. But if 8 stays supported, I'll add on pullbacks. Currently sitting on 270 shares. 7.9s. I'm okay with that. The bids are still hanging out on, the offers are still hanging out around 810. There we go. So I have a nice cost average of 810 at the moment. Sitting on 400 shares. CRXT. All right. I'm not seeing the momentum follow through, so I'm getting ready to take off a third. Taking too long. There we go. Looks like other people are dumping. There, I'm down to 200 shares. CRXT. All right, that was supported. 790 still being supported. I'll grab a little bit right there. My cost average 805. 250 shares. No, 350. Taking out half as we pull back into the 8s. Expensive, de-risking, but it is holding. But that's not follow through. So de-risking, ready to take out. Yep, dropping, taking another half off in the low 780s. No support down into the 70s. Forget it, I'm out. There we go. So if we get some further follow through over the top of this candle, maybe I'll be interested in CRXT again, but we gave it a shot. Anybody else try that one? So let's take a look at the market now if we can. I'm just keeping a close eye on CRXT for a second here. Play-by-play was great. You like that, Mikey? All right. I like the play-by-play, Chris. All right. That's the way we read level 2. Unfortunately, you're not looking at the level 2 that I was looking at. But if you're looking at level 2 on your side, that can help. See, there we go. It's breaking down. It was not finding that support, was not finding that demand, it was not finding that buildup of momentum. It just wasn't there. It was empty. It was diminishing. And you can see that on the bid side. More than just price action, you can just see the lack of interest diminishing. You can see the interest diminishing. Iceman. I feel the need. I'll let you guys finish. All right. Well, anyway. For greed. Oh, that's great. I like that. I feel the need for greed. That was great. I love it. Collectively, we are awesome. And instead of airplanes, we're like in front of our computers. The need to succeed. Oh man, that's terrible, Kelly. Say it together now, everyone. Tommy, come on. You in the back. No, you're going to do it too. All right. I feel the need to succeed. That's right, kids. Oh, really? I'll check it out, Lieutenant Dan. All right. So anyway, overnight the market is down, possibly because energy is down, but it's probably oil, rather. But it's probably mostly fueled by the Omicron variant, the Omnicron. Omnicron, unite! Omnicrons, unite! And then, anyway, but oil hit 66.5 overnight. That's great news for 3 weeks from now at the pumps. All right, CRXT now finding some momentum. Not sure I believe it. 12 minutes before they open, so I'm not biting. Anyway, oil down about $5 overnight, and that causing also inflation and rates to go down. That's good for tech. That's good for tech, but it's bad for industrials. Good for tech, bad for industrials. And sure enough, tech sort of held very nicely through all that, hanging out above 2 days ago's horrible, candle above the high. It held that. However, industrials actually touched down below 2 days ago's horrendous candle low. So that's terrible. So industrials kind of leading the market down. Inflation, industrials, energy, oil, base materials, financials, that whole side of things. But SPY, the S&P 500, held somewhere in the middle, and altogether they're off the lows and they're grinding up and they're kind of rallying up. It could mean that even though today's red, and the news is that today is red because it's lower than yesterday's close, the day may actually be green in direction. So you'll hear on the news, market down, market down. Yeah, since yesterday. But today for day traders, the direction actually may be up. So, we have that working for us, especially for Qs. The Qs are looking good since rates dropped so much. Their valuations should be adjusted up a little bit. Let's see, Bitcoin futures are at about 58,800. I did notice that Ethereum having a lot of relative strength in the last hour. So Ethereum going strong right now. And we've got the market opening in about 10 minutes. So what we're looking at here individually is CPIX, IMGN, PPSI. I've got a bunch of others on the screen as well. But those are the ones that seem to be pumping this morning, hyped up, and have potential to break and run and have, DWAC-like phenomenal returns. I remember when DWAC was trading for the first time pre-market, and its pre-market chart signature was phenomenal. I don't know if you guys remember that day and me commentating on it. The first day, not the second day. Second day was good too. But you can recognize a great chart pattern pre-market early, and what I see here today with all these is nothing that great. Maybe IMGN is doing okay, but you could clearly see it. It was an easy win because it was very popular. We need another one of those. Hell yeah. But those are, days every day between DWACs and Kodaks and GMEs. Every day between those moments is just break-even day. That's all you want to do. You just want to hold fast, and if you can make 1% on your account and keep your gains compounding, great. Just minimize your losses and maximize your gains. Don't do anything stupid. Hold fast. Stick to the plan, and just keep waiting it out, because those moments, the DWAC moments, those are the stair steps on your account that you show up to the market every day waiting for. We're not here to make 1%. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that, but we're not really here for the 1%. We're here for DWAC. We're here for these things that are gonna pop. So don't fuck up. Don't fuck around. Don't screw things up in the meantime. Keep your account growing. Tiny bit or holding. Or just a little bit of back off, but don't fuck around in between that. You've got to wait for these opportunities. They come up like that at that level, like DWAC. We've had what 2, 3, 4 of those this year, and then maybe a subset of 10. So you get maybe 1 or 2 pretty decent opportunities a month, and sometimes they come in flurries. There might be like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All of a sudden, there's like a whole stack of them, and then we play the waiting game, and that's the way it is. That's why we show up every day. We don't show up every day to lose money. So stop fucking around. Stick to the plan. Don't get in if it doesn't look good. Don't get in. Just keep that capital preservation going. PPSI is following trend pretty nicely, following and holding its trend since yesterday's high of $8 pretty nicely. If it breaks out of 13, that's going to be create a lot of momentum. PPSI. So I'm going to put that on the high speed setup in case that starts to mature. New here, but wondering if you buy and hold anything. Yes, those call outs may happen throughout the day. We generally do not buy and hold anything when the VIX is above 20. We like the VIX to be below 20 to start putting on swing trades again. And then when we do, we definitely do. You're welcome, man. And you guys over on TikTok, if you want to join my trading community, just go over to my bio, my profile, and you'll have to leave the live, but go over to my profile and there's a link there to the website. Just click that and you can check it out. And I hope to see you in the trading group. No forced trades. Yeah, it's easy to say that, but for beginners, they don't even know what that means. For beginners, they don't even know what FOMO means, but they have it. They don't even know what forced trades mean, and yet they're looking for it everywhere. They're hyperactive. What should I get in? What should I get in? So this is something, Jamal, that that's just a performance thing to say no forced trades and no board trading. That's something to add on once you've mastered the craft and you're working on your performance. That's like level 3. Definitely up in the upper intermediate to advanced trader. But everybody else, don't fuck up. Don't be stupid. Don't trade something if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Just wait. All right, so that's for you beginners out there. Don't fuck up. We need a shirt like that. All right, I'm sort of watching IMGN, but look, it continues to fail neckline breakdown. That's 2 in a row now, So it's over. It's double over, on IMGN. It might, perk up later. We'll keep an eye on it. Now over on PPSI, it's been kind of doing the same thing. However, if it can hold this 200. As we go into the market open, which is in 4 minutes, then maybe PPSI will be set up to run and break. Also, keep an eye on ADGI. If it breaks 54, it could get all the way up to maybe 60. It could test 60 today if it breaks 54. So that'd be like a penny stock going from 5.4 to 6. So to get an idea of what the percentage gain could be. There will always be another play, another day. Don't chase. Don't do weird shit. That's right. And do what RJ would do. All right, the VIX is coming down. It hit a high of 27.5 overnight, and it's down to about 25.5. So it's down to 2 full points. And we'll see what the market wants to do. I don't think anyone's too happy about it being down again. However, yesterday, people probably felt like they missed out on the Black Friday discount day, So I think it's possible we're going to get this second buying up of the market, at least at the first part of the market. I don't know if it's going to follow through. Let's see what happens for sure. There's going to be plenty of people who want to hedge and get out of positions because they're not digging this 3-day in a row thing. Just 2 out of 3 days pointing down. But there's also those people who yesterday and Friday made a fortune off of buying in at a discount. Looking at the SPY chart, we got 2 minutes to the open, but looking at the SPY chart, I can tell you where a breakdown would be. Well, we're pretty much right at it. 462 is the breakdown level. If we can't hold 462, the next level of support is 459. So three points lower. 3 points lower. So today could be another red day, really. I mean, it's energy-wise, it has that ability to do that. However, if we can get up and over yesterday's close, 464, which is only 2 points away right now, that will be super strong. That will be back in the right direction. So it really all depends on how this market opens here. I mean, pre-market is pre-market, but once the market opens, let's see how the millions of people feel collectively as a hive. VIX, yeah, or VXX, I believe. Yeah, I don't know what. Some of them might be the inverse, so be careful on that. All right, market's opening in 1 minute. All right, 1 minute. There we go. I want to have up on my radar ADGI on my high-speed setup. ADGI, PPSI. Ooh, ADGI volume is pretty thin. I'm not even going to have that up. I'm going to wait for the volume to come in on that one. So we're really just looking at PPSI, and it's semi-failing before the open. We got 30 seconds to the open. And IMGN, with all those failures, it's still above VWAP, so that's somewhat positive. There might be a lot of people still holding, keeping the demand low, keeping the supply low, and the demand, therefore, relatively higher. All right, we got 10 seconds to the open. Let's see what happens. How you doing, people on TikTok? What's up? All right, here we go. IMGN holding at the open so far. That's a decent sign. I'm going to start a position right there in IMGN. PPSI crapping out. Tesla breaking out at 1148 for $8 of risk if you want Tesla. $8 of risk. Nope, there's a crap out on IMGN. I'm getting out right away. IMGN out of that puppy. Yeah. You really don't need to look for trades like that. It can just be a day where you're just waiting. We're here for the big ones. We're like tornado hunters, storm chasers. We're not here for a little pond ripple. Here for the big ones. So PTN crapped out. ADGI is starting to move up. If it can break over 52, you can get in for $3 of risk. 52, $3 of risk on ADGN if it can break over 52. Oh, we are getting that movement on IMGN now. I'm going to try again. Going to swing again, but this time I'll definitely want to see how 660 holds. but we might push up towards and over 7 on IMGN. Let's see what can happen here. ADGI, if it can get over 52, you can get in for $3 of risk. Might be halted. I don't have it on my high speed setup and it's not moving. Picking up a little bit more of IMGN down here in the 60s. There was a favorable reaction down in the 60s here, but I'm prepared to get all out if it doesn't hold. All right, yeah, cutting. All right, now I'm very curious to see how the market moves. The Q's selling off at the open, which is complete manipulation and antithetical. And the Dow moving up, that's a little bit more on point. SPY holding sideways. You want to take 5% profits up to 20% profits on your position in Tesla every $5 of progress that it makes underneath every $5 level. I think we already got that huge. We already see that huge candle on ADGIS. Tesla hitting 1156. Entry was 1148. Was that PPIS the machine said over there? Oh, CPIX. Yeah, no, I think IMGN just not going to happen today. PPSI likely the same. Apple also broke out at 160 and is up about $1 off of that breakout, but it's really not enough. I don't know. I don't think so. $3.50 is Apple's daily range. There's about $2.50 left on it for $160 entry. I don't know if it's worth the 1%. PPSI not happening. Taking that off of my high-speed setup. Tesla definitely going. LVGN, oh no. Yeah, but if it's not with like a lot of volume, then we're not interested. Let's see. LGVN, yeah. You put LVGN. Yeah, bottomed at $3. Which one? No, there's like nothing going on in LGVN, Mark. Not interested if there's no volume, buddy. That volume. I mean, like aliens going CTIX, like V'ger. Prague's second time somebody mentioned Prague. Again, it's got to be on heightened volume. PTPI is halted. PTPI halted. Okay, well, yeah, it's not following a pattern that we want to get into though. Yeah, Prague definitely freaking out from the open, 3 to 3.4, and yet the volume is quite low. Volume is quite low on Prague. We're not going to get into that. You can trade it, and there's something there, but yeah. Great, ADGI is about to break 54. The entry was at 52 for $3 of risk. So if you're already in ADGI, make sure you're taking out 5% underneath every dollar level, 5 to 20% of your position underneath every dollar level, depending on how sketchily it trades. Almost 2 profit points already so far on ADGI. Excellent. Yeah, 53 and 54. That is correct. Yes. So therefore, you move your stop to break even in our system. want to get a sense of the market direction. I'm not convinced that we're going to just go up all day today. Okay, market pulling back right now. S&P 500. Yeah, is Roblox running? Yeah, looking good. All the grown-ups holding Moderna took profits. Yeah. Everything looks bad. Johnson and Johnson at kind of buy point, but all the way to the upside is only 13%. 13% upside. That's, I don't know. Prospects not great, and plus I don't even like Johnson and Johnson as a stock. Anything else with me on that? Hate that one. Wait, trades. Did somebody say EVgo? Is EVgo too low volume to trade? I mean, today trade probably. Let me pull it up really quick and see the metrics. Frog is way too low. Actually, there we go. Yeah, way too low today. Yeah, today trade. Yeah, but maybe there's a swing trade in there for you. Sammy says 133. Oh, Roblox. Yeah, I'm watching it. It's right here. We've already missed the breakout, but do we have any position? Anybody still in the swing trade on Roblox? Yeah, I mean, it's just a great example of swing trading. No, I think possibly we took all profits out at the tippy top, like 140. So it's making its way back up, and then we'll get another breakout if we need to. Swing trade entry. ADGI trying for 54. There it is, and now it's just briefly nearly hit 55. ADGI. Take a look at the volume on that. Yeah, it's not a lot of volume, so take your profits when you can because those bids and those asks may not be there. Right now, there's almost a 50-cent spread. So you have to wait for the FOMO to hit for your order to even get filled. You have to set limit profit targets. Yeah, it's pretty low volume, but it's happening. I mean, RJ got in at 52 and hit 53, 54, 50, and I don't know if he hit 55. Maybe 87. I don't know. What would you have set? 50, 54, 87, probably. Okay, it's hitting it now anyway. There's the profit taking at 55, the 55 level. ADGI. Low volume, but it's moving. Tesla now up $10 from entry, and that was at $8 of risk at 11.48, and we're now hitting 11.58. And so that's your second profit target. Is move your stop on Tesla to break even, 11.48 entry, and you've taken another profit here underneath 11.60. Got your last fill at 54.85. Last fill, meaning you all out. Okay. Well, I don't know about getting all out. The thing keeps going up. There goes ADGI. More. It was at 49 near the open, and it's already at 56. Oh, you are holding some. Good, RJ. Yeah. Got in out. Gotcha. Got in out. 55. And we're already hitting underneath 56. How about that? Yeah, that Roblox ship has sailed. Hope you're in it for us. Good luck. EIX broke. Why am I not seeing that? No, it didn't break yet. We're looking for it to break like 5. It is over VWAP, so that's a good sign. But we need it to break 550. Really be on fire. Look at the 30-cent spread, 20-cent spread, 30-cent spread on ADGI. And then, yes, Roblox keeps running. Good swing trade, potentially, sitting there. What's a swing trade? A swing trade is when you hold a position on a stock for longer than a day, longer than the day. But look at ADGI, guys, going through the roof. 57.50, 57.65, 57.75, 78. ADGI. Now trading at 175% daily volume. So ADGI is getting hot. ADGI heating up. Yeah, PPSI coming into the zone. Keep an eye on PPSI. PSI making a run over $12 right now. If we can get some support and push over 57.80s, I'll start a position. There we go on ADGI. Right? If we can hold and push over 58 on ADGI. Right? Some momentum over 58, adding. And we're hitting 58.66. See those bids lifting. There we go. There we go. All right. Taking the 10% right there. What did I just push? I think I pushed a button that doesn't exist on my stream deck, and it did the right thing. All right. We're now pushing over the 58 point, 50 into the 59 point. Taking some more profits here. And looks like we're pulling way, way back. And I'm getting all out. There we go. That was a little scalp, just a little scalp on ADGI. The real entry was much earlier, but there is a lot of momentum going on ADGI. Boy, it just keeps going. All right, I'm back in ADGI. We're breaking over 60. Taking 20% out right there, 61. Oh, it's going crazy, guys. All right, adding on momentum, adding on momentum, adding on momentum. All right, we're hitting a limit. We're hitting a halt on ADGI. I'm adding in more, adding more before the halt. Adding momentum lots. Here we go. We're halting at 63.26. I don't think I can get any more shares. That's it. It's halting. Got to order in the books for more. What do I got? I have only, is that true? Only 155 shares? Oh, that pisses me off. All right. Well, that was something. We're indicating to open at 64 already. All right, cancel any open orders on the books. All right. So that 80 GI, boy, that really turned into a momentum play right there. Got to recognize that, when it changes up on you like that. See how fast we had to adapt to that. It went from a day swing potential, low volume day swing, hitting little volume points, to a scalp, to a momentum breakout. I mean, that was really something. It turned into the momentum breakout. Yeah, that was swift as fuck, and it's great. It's good to be able to adapt so fast like that, right on a dime. Well, I got to get out of PPSI. That thing's crap in the bed now. That one's going Brandon on us. PPSI's gone Brandon on us. Maybe we're going to need a colostomy bag on that one. All right, we're indicating we're going to open right around where we halted on 80 GI. But be ready, or already input your limit orders to take profit when the puppy opens again. Yeah, PPSI has halted to the downside. How many shares you got, RJ? Well, I don't know what the size of your account, but because I'm already located in a big VIX position, I was only able to get 155 shares on that momentum move. 120, very nice. 10% of what you bought, yeah, but it sure is up a lot, I'm sure. How much are you up, RJ, percentage-wise, just on shares alone, guys? This is not options. And listen to what RJ's percentage up so far. Well, Mike is up 5R. That's excellent. And RJ is up 3R. But how about the position itself since entry? What percentage are you up on the position, not on your account, but rather the position? 63 to 52, right? So where is it? 21%. So it just goes to show. All right. It just goes to show that you can get, options like returns out of nice, safe 1% rule type of plays using stock shares. And that is really the best way to play day trading is with stock shares. The only reason you would use options, most of you use options instead, want to use options instead, is to try to get excessive gains, right? Like more gains. Well, guess what? You're risking more too. And that's just wrong. There's just, you haven't learned about downside yet. Once you learn about downside, controlling and mastering downside, there's no reason to day trade options. You get 1,000 times the liquidity on the shares. All right, we'll be coming out of the halt in about 1 minute on 80 GI, indicating to open at 63.26, right where it stopped. Shouters up 18% on that position. And then on account, it sounds like you guys are up, like 3 to 5R. Was somebody saying the 80 GI was the patents? Was that the two patents? No, I think that was CRXT. And what happens to be the news on 80 GI? Driving it like this. All right, we're going to be opening up in 30 seconds or 20 seconds on 80 GI. 15 seconds. Why the madness? Yeah, we're very curious. I'm curious. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have resumed trading. We are hitting 65, 65.67, 68, 69. Whoops, I got the wrong damn screen up here. All right, good. 67. And we're pulling back and pushing again. We hit 69. Oh, we are moving into a halt right now. It's 69, 62. Let's get some more out. You can always sell to the downside whenever we're halting to the upside. Oh, we hit 72, 73. All right. All right. All right. That 155 shares is now up $1,000. That's good. I'm happy with that. 50% out. Don't get too greedy. All right. And now down to only 23 shares. I've gotten most of my exit on that. 71, 72, 73, 74. Taking out another 20% of whatever I got left. 74.46 and halting. I'm going to get all out around here. No, we actually just popped and raised the level to 76. We got a dwack today, you guys. We have a dwack today. This is insane. I'm all out. All right. I'll take that. Up about 5R on that, and I think that some of you probably got much more than that. How high can this fucker push? I'm happy with what I got, but I need a little bit of rest. I mean, this is complete vertical insanity. I believe we need a pullback. There we go. We're starting to get some pullback to 72. It's being bought up like mad. The FOMO of every day trader is now moving on over to ADGI. Funny, it was one of my top 3 picks, and I actually really liked it the most, but it was too low on volume. But man, has it heated up since the market opened. That's right, Jim. No, it's like I sound like the commentator. Hard to buy into this at this level. Yeah, I'm not buying into this. I'd like to see a break. I'll get into the next breakdown and then rerun. Oh, holy shit, we're hitting 78. Speak of the devil. We just hit 78, 82 on ADGI. This was something we got in earlier at 52 on. Incredible. My hands are off it right now. I already made 1.1 grand on it. Probably would have been about 10 grand if I wasn't allocated into VIX, but that's all right. That's all right. You can't have everything. Takes money to make money. This is my sport, so it's perfect for me. Yeah. RJ, you and I need to start like a podcast. And, we're both sitting here like this, da-da-dum, 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 ADGI. All right, now this is the red candle I'm looking for. We just need some indication. I need some flush out here because we just can't go more vertical than this. I mean, 78 to 100. What's next? 100. I mean, I'm feeling 100 already on this, but it's going to have to push over 78 again. The 70s just got bought up. It's pulling back to 72, 71. ADGI is going crazy. Somebody asked, what's up? What's up? It's ADGI gone crazy. I am trading it on my other screen. I didn't have very much capital because I already allocated into a VIX trade, but with what I did have, I made 1.2 grand. So that was pretty good with just 150 shares. Probably would have had over 1,000 shares and been up over $10,000 on that. How are you guys? Let me hear some of your gains. Some of you guys were probably more prepared with your capital. There goes the Roblox re-breakout, by the way, 135 for $2 a risk. Roblox re-breakout. Okay, ADGI is definitely flushing down now. Let's just see how far it goes. There's no hope yet for ADGI. We seem to have nailed the end of the play. My final all out was at around 77, really way up at the top. I think RJ, you're probably all out, huh? Okay, you guys go for it. Posting your gains over in the post your gains section. And I'll go do that myself. right? ADGI. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a green candle now on ADGI. By the way, PPSI completely out of play. Total crap out over there. The P&L trading tracker tracked off posted yesterday. Okay, what was it? I mean, there's quite a few out there. Which one? I can tell you about it if it's something I'm familiar with. But yeah, you should definitely. Was it Trader View? You should definitely use a system like that so you can track what you do well on, what you don't do well on. And let me give you a hint. Whatever you don't do well on, if you have things you do well on, and you have things you don't do well on, let me give you a little hint. Cut out the fucking shit you don't do well on. Don't try to improve it. Stop fucking around. Double down on what you do well on. Oh, Kimfo? Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool because it also allows you to review the trade. Yeah, that's pretty cool. IMGN, no, crapping out. Everything's crapping out. And ADGI with a pretty big pullback. I'd like to see ADGI just like rest for a little bit, base out, maybe test the VWAP, and then maybe I'll get a position. I'll have to scalp into a position. This is the perfect situation, RJ and others who can do scalping on ADGI now, where we're experiencing this first pullback where you could scalp into a position. You know, just be scalping in here, leaving a little on. Don't ever, fully pull out. Thing takes off, momentum add as it goes up, and then have a nice cost average. I don't really believe that ADGI can up and turn around from here. It's going to have to settle in a little bit. All right, we got some others. Oh, also 1,200 for Mocha Swerve. 1,200 gain for you as well. We must have had roughly the same amount of stock. Good job. Anybody else want to post your gains? I'd love to see it. All right, so SPY putting in slightly a new high. I'm going to take a look at the entire market as a whole. Let's see what we've got. As I mentioned, the Q's doing outstanding because of those dropped rates. And SPY grinding up a little bit. Industrials, I'll call it sideways, and I'm being generous. Everything else pretty much holding. It's not like a big green day. We're probably sitting on a sliver, a little doji. Look on the daily chart. Yeah, we're sitting. We've got just a little doji in there right now, which can be a continuation candle, meaning like it's just an indecision day, and tomorrow could be follow through. But what is the follow through? Is it going to be the follow through the day before? Is it going to be follow through of Friday? So still up in the air. Where we go from here. But if the market can grind up to 464.60, something like that, 464.50 in that region, the 464s, that's going to be strength. That's going to be real strength. So, cross your fingers because here we are entering 463, grinding into 463, and we just have 1 point to work through. If we can get up and over 464, that's a real positive move for the market direction. Otherwise, we could go bearish tomorrow. Made $225 on ADGI within 30 seconds. Nice. All right. But next time, get in early, right? Being behind the 8 ball, you will lose money. You made a little bit this time. Next time, that little bit will be a lot of loss. You know what I mean? So getting in earlier is the only way you can ensure that you'll do better always. All right. Roblox hitting 136.36 after breaking out of 135 for $2 of risk. So it's about almost 1-to-1 risk reward right now. 52, Mikey. At 52, we started getting into ADGI. Maybe it was 53, somewhere in there. 52, 53. I liked it pre-market. It was a little low on volume, but it really started to heat up after it broke out of the 52 or 53 breakout there at the beginning of the market. And now it's at 529% volume, typical volume on the day. All right, so see, now we're holding. Now we have a real, position we can start to scalp into on ADGI, like 68, baseline. HC Wainwright and Company maintains buy on VIR Biotech, raises price target to 200. GFAI, apparently somebody's saying it's fading. Let's see. 200% relative volume. Yeah, those are some pretty high swings and pullbacks, though, I'm seeing on that. Those, I don't like the candles on GFAI. Don't see any news on ADGI. That's crazy. There's definitely something going on there. Oops, I just switched over to the Forex trader. No, not interested in trading the Forex. Forex barf. Yeah. The problem with Forex is A, it's slow, and B, you have no flat relative base, but you solve that by picking a pair that has one very slow flat base. And then things don't move unless there's a real economic shift somewhere. And when they move, they just snap, And so, yeah, Forex, you definitely want to know your pivot point trading. You don't want to be some kind of MACD trader in Forex. That's not going to work. You have to know what you're doing over there just to make money on Forex. But I find stock market a much better place to do that. And don't necessarily day trade. Like, let's say, don't day trade Bitcoin ETFs on the stock market because you won't get things like ADGI. You can't rally a derivative, because the price of the Bitcoin ETF that you might be trading, for example, or oil ETF, whatever it is, the price of that won't change. It's what it is relative to the actual what Bitcoin's price is, right? So we can't all pile in and change the course of Bitcoin by trading a derivative ETF, and so that's the way a lot of those derivative ETFs are, and why it makes no sense to be day trading those. A lot of people get like horny over what is it, Mara and all these different ones, and you can't really rally them too much because they're pegged to their derivatives. So, but something like ADGI, which is just a company, it's got paper shares, and people want them, and they're like, hey, come and get them. Well, you can rally that sucker up. Okay, we are not holding at 68 on ADGI. We're now breaking down to 67, breaking down to 66. So 68 didn't hold. So we're not really holding on ADGI. So that could be the end on ADGI. What's Apple doing? Apple is zooming, and it just hit the top of its ATR at 163.40. It would be typical for it to top out around here. And then it would be 2 standard deviations out, a little bit more atypical for it to go to maybe 165 today. Very atypical, low probability, like 15% chance. But right now, that's it. Like, this is an 85%. There's an 85% chance that this is pretty much where Apple tops out now. Well, you can continue to chip away, my brat. It's not an all or nothing type of thing. Sound like you're trading options, which you should not be doing. I'm getting the feeling you're fucking around with options when you shouldn't. But another thing you can do, my brat, is another thing you can do, my brat, is you can sell one strike out of the money from the option that you bought. And that's sort of like selling a piece of your option. It's like selling a piece of your gains beyond that next point. And by doing that, it'll be a lower delta, and you might be able to sell 2 of those versus the one that you have. But you need to have options level 3 or 4 in order to do that. You need to know what you're doing. There's risks associated with that. Do your due diligence, learn about that. But just trade shares next time. Do you remember, guys? I've mentioned I lost like $1 million in one trade once. It might have been I made 1.2 million, lost 750,000, or vice versa. At this many 20 years later, telling the story so many times, I don't know which is which, but it certainly is interesting. One of the reasons why I learned my lesson so hard was I was at Scottrade. That account was over at Scottrade, and they gave you 7x leverage. So I was using 7x leverage. So I had like 150 grand in there, and I was pushing around, 7 times 150. I was pushing around like $1 million in trades. How quickly can you wipe out $150,000 of your money doing that, right? Man, yeah, not good. Thanks a lot for giving me 7x. But I was a beginner back then. Probably 1 or 2 years of experience. And that's just one of the lessons you learn, and you don't know the dangers until you hit it. Back then, no internet, no YouTubes to learn from, only books and seminars, and it took you 5 years to learn what you could learn in 5 months. Now it took you 5 years. mm, I left with enough tail between my leg that I learned from. I certainly learned from it. All right, you guys. That looks like the session's over. I'm going to catch you tomorrow. I'm already building up a list of interesting ideas for a VIP class Thursday night. For anybody out there who isn't a member of the trading community, click the link. Find the link in my bio, whatever it is. Click the link, come join our trading community. It's free for a week anyway, so come on in and come join us. Ooh, ADGI starting to have a first push off and out of the 66 level into 71 now. So this is where you could be scalping. Now the scalping could potentially begin. Scalp to a core and see what happens. And then maybe it runs again. Yep. Have a great day, everybody. I hope I made you guys a lot of money by you guys watching the program and seeing what I'm trading and how we trade. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks, everybody. See you in the Discord. See you in the Discord. That's gonna be like some kind of thing that they say. Owlet is up 7%. Send me the link. Please send me the link. The link is in my bio. The link is in my bio. The files are in the computer. The link is in my bio. Go over to my bio. Exit the freaking live stream. Go to my bio. Click the link there.